Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with our message for Thursday, the 11th of August, 2022. Happy full moon in Aquarius. That will happen later today, quite a bit later today. Supermoon, last supermoon of the year. Venus, I pulled this out of the deck for us. Venus stations in Leo today. She'll be there for the next 3 weeks. Big love in the heart of Leo, right? Whew. Hang on, people, hang on. Check that out for yourself. Do some reading on what it is to have Venus occupying Leo. My guides encouraged me to share that bit of information with you. I noticed it in the moon diary this morning. And we had an interesting shuffle. Excuse me. I started out with the Good Tarot. I love this deck. This is the deck that fell at my feet, literally fell at my feet. And nothing would shuffle out of it. Though while that was happening, my guides were speaking and encouraging me to go back to the This Might Hurt Tarot and to pull an oracle card for each tarot card. So I used the Shaman's Dream for that. And they were speaking, my guides were speaking and suggesting that the oracle cards are very much like the bottom of the deck part of the reading that we typically do. This is how the universe is supporting what's going on within the tarot card energy. So let's jump into this. Keeping in mind, we've got the sun in Leo, the moon in Aquarius, full moon in Aquarius. We have 4 planets and 1 asteroid in retrograde. So we've got Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, Chiron, and Jupiter all in retrograde, and Venus moving into Leo today. That should happen about 2:30 this afternoon. Check your time zone. And my guides were also suggesting we do this reading differently to make the most of the full moon energy. You know, the full moon is the peak. The energy that's been building releases on the full moon. Also keep in mind that we're still within the Lion's Gate portal. And I feel like this is a cosmic thrust for us through the gateway. So the gateway comes to a close according to some smart individual who says when it closes. Does it ever really? Yeah, apparently it runs from July 28th to August 12th, the peak of it being 8/8. So it does feel like there's a bit of a cosmic push through the portal. And that's why we're doing a different kind of reading and taking a deeper look with an oracle card alongside a tarot card so that we can get the very best out of the energy within the atmosphere that's on offer to us. So let's jump into that. First 2 cards out, we have the Queen of Cups. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. Look at that. So you know the Queen of Cups is the minor arcana equivalent of the High Priestess. So we're talking about her intuition here. And, you know, the Queen is emotionally awake, aware, alert, intelligent, and exceptionally intimate. So she scries into the water. She receives through the water all of her intuitive messages. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune, and I feel like she's getting a peek at destiny, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about our alignment with our destiny, and there's a level of fulfillment on that because we're dealing with a 10. 10s are about fulfillment, and in the major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune marks the point of the Fool's journey through the major arcana, where the Fool turns from an outward expression of self to an inward spiritual expression, an inward discovery of self in a more spiritual light. So my sense here is that our intuition is really highlighting for us our alignment with destiny, which makes sense when you consider the cosmic atmosphere. We've been for weeks talking about taking what is unstable, making it stable, pulling down towers, building foundations. In a Four of Wands spirit, we've had a tremendous showing of the cups, the Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, so on. We've had all this incredible momentum to clear energies that are no longer of service to us. They're valuable. They've provided rich life experience, and now it is time to garner the gains and move in the momentum of the divine delivery system of the Wheel of Fortune. We'll take a look in a moment where that wheel is turning, how we are moving with our intuitive nudges, downloads. We'll take a look at what the Oracle cards have to say. So clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have Sky Dancer. And the message there is surrender. And what I feel is, and look at that nice, amazing full moon in the background. Wow. It could be the sun too. It feels like the moon to me. Surrender. I feel this message is about yielding to intuition. We've seen so much of the High Priestess, so much message out of angel answers, other cards like it, Oracle, the inner Oracle out of Angels and Ancestors. Over and over, we have been encouraged toward our intuitive gifts. So this is a message of yielding to the intuitive message, no matter what the ego has to say. We've been asked to reconcile the ego chatter with the intuitive wisdom that comes our way. So clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, we have, seriously, Fortune's Wheel out of the Shaman's Dream deck. I have chills and goosebumps. Can you see this? Holy wow. Gosh, luck and right timing. You know, this for me is a message of what is for you can't go by you. What you seek seeks you. The alignment of one's destiny through intuitive wisdom that just, it truly comes out of this incredible cosmic atmosphere. It is so charged in our favor. I mean, Fortune's Wheel out of a completely different deck with the Wheel of Fortune. What are the odds of that happening? I can't even call that card witching. That's amazing. So consider today an incredible opportunity to align with your destiny. What does that mean? You are likely to move in a certain way through this life based on your personality, your likes, your dislikes, what you hold in your heart space, what you nurture, what you dream for. You put all of your forward momentum into what's in the heart space itself. And these cards are letting you know that the atmosphere is charged in a way to stimulate your intuitive nature. My guides are saying the ether is in... I hope you heard that. There's a very loud banging sound in the neighborhood here. So it just seemed to emphasize that your intuitive nature is calling. And it is drawing you, pulling you, magnetically aligning you with your destiny, what you have charged your life with. If you consider yourself as a soul and you consider yourself incarnating into this life, and before your arrival on this plane of existence, you drew up a blueprint for yourself. This is alignment with your blueprint for all the good things. And this guiding force of intuition is what magnetically draws you in. And then we have all this energy in the cosmos. We're on a full moon. There's an energy releasing. So I feel like the release of the full moon energy in Aquarius ushers in something significant, profoundly significant within our individual soul blueprints. And we have more than conceptualization and realization. We have actualization of what we've nurtured in heart space off our soul's blueprint. It comes to life for us. It's no longer a dream. It's been made tangible and real in the here and the now. Let's see what's next. Seven of Swords. Ooh, what a contradictory card. And the Wall. Obstacles. Whoa. Okay, well, there's part of the intuitive hit for this. You know, listening to our intuitive nature shows us where we run from our experience of heaven on earth. All sevens in tarot are about heaven on, bringing heaven to earth, making it happen. I feel it's happening here with the Wheel of Fortune, confirming itself. Wow. So we're able to see all the obstacles, how they served us, how we experienced a sense of self-sabotage from the obstacles we've met along the way. And the only way through the obstacle has been to follow our guiding star of intuition. Next set, 2 cards. What do we have? 2 of Cups. Look at that. And the 2 of Swords, clarified with Perfect Storm. The courage to step into life. How beautiful is that? Look at us embracing our lives here. Beautiful energy. And the 2 of Swords, it's the quiet within. See, we have more confirmation of listening to our own inner guidance system. That is our soulful presence whispering to us through our intuitive nature. The perfect storm, the perfect cosmic alignment for us to see how we can embrace our destiny. Here we are in our divine feminine, divine masculine, embracing ourselves, going within, listening, following the flow. Oftentimes, the 2 of Swords is described as a stalemate card, as in no action to be taken. I totally disagree with that. The action taken is to be in your soulful presence, which means shutting out some of the static, some of the obstacles, maybe even going deep within to look at the obstacles so we can garner our gains from them as we continue to flow forward and allow our destiny to unfold in front of us in a way that creates heaven on earth. That's what the cosmic alignment is about. That's why we've seen so much of the Star and the Magician, great manifestation cards showing up for us as well. We have been preparing to receive what is now. We're no longer running from that. We're no longer allowing the ego to be afraid of fortune's wheel, what we predestined for ourselves. Instead, we are meeting it, and we are meeting it within ourselves. The 2 of Cups is a profound card. It is often so stereotyped as a love card, a partnership card. I don't disagree with that. I really do feel it is connected to partnership and love shared with another. It is an ever strengthening and deepening bond, and you have to have it within you before you can have it anywhere outside of you. And in order for you to have it within you, you have to consider your self-relationship. There's no stalemate here at all. There may be a pause in the action. Absolutely. There may be some perfect storms, but I feel this is a cosmic alignment, the perfect cosmic alignment for us to put ourselves in a position of receiving what is destined for us. And what is destined for us is emerging. We've seen the Empress and we've seen the Ace of Cups. We have been witnessing her giving birth to our dreams on our foundation. And This is the arrival. That's what I'm sensing here in these cards. Next tarot card. Look at that. How beautiful. There's the 7 of coins. Clarified by empty well. Time to replenish. Yes. See, there it is. There's the pause and the action. So the 7 of coins, it's one of those cards where usually the character on the card looks worn out from tending the vine, tending the harvest, tending the garden, whatever. These are all your seed thoughts, right? And you have invested a tremendous amount of life force energy into those seeds. They're growing. The harvest is coming in. Empty well could mean that for some of you, you feel so beleaguered, you don't even know how to go on. And that's just the point. There's nothing for you to do but receive. You've taken the energy as far as you can take it. And now your well is empty. It's time to replenish and look at the harvest that's on the vine. It's coming in. Your destiny is coming in. The divine delivery system is absolutely delivering. Next set, 2 cards. We have the Hermit. I've been seeing a lot of the Hermit. And Judgment. Also another card that has shown up in repeat. In some decks, this card is called the calling. What are you called to? What are you being called to? What are you being called out of? The Hermit is lighting the way. This is the greatest adventure ever. At the core of the Hermit card is a quest beckons. And a quest can be seen as an adventure. Now, in the Judgment card, we've been asked in recent readings to review, reflect, reminisce. In all these gorgeous retrograde energies, we've been able to look in our rearview mirror, look with clarity into hindsight for ourselves and see what has been lit up for us. What's the clarifying card? Root Girl. The disowned self. Oh my gosh. So my guides are speaking and they're saying this is everything you've rejected about your own self. Wow. And why? Why would you reject this or that? Is it like or dislike? Is it worthiness? Is it a question of worthiness? I feel that the Hermit holds the lantern up so that we can see deep into our subconscious and get a greater picture of what's worthy of resurrecting out of rejection, out of what we have rejected. How many times have we rejected what's come on the divine delivery system of the Wheel of Fortune and created a sense of self-sabotage, which created an obstacle and a perfect storm for us to see, to know, to trust and perceive so well our intuitive messages. You know, the only way we ever learn to trust our intuition is to not trust our intuition. I know you get that. I know you really do get it, because each time we've rejected our intuitive message, and this came out of the reading, I think yesterday, we have a chance to see how, when we did not listen to our intuition, how things worked out. We get to revisit the intuition of the past. And now that we have so much experience and we have invested so much of ourselves in this unfolding harvest, we're embracing ourselves. We are not sabotaging ourselves. We are allowing the universe to bless us, because we have seen, witnessed, lived, endured, healed what it is to not listen to and follow through on our authentic, soulful presence. That's what this reading is all about. And I also sense that we won't ever compromise that again. We'll have moments of doubt. That's kind of natural. Those moments of doubt are an opportunity to pause in the journey and do some reflecting and do some recollection, and to see the obstacles, to see our tendency to reject what's on offer to us, to run from it even, but instead to pause with the Two of Swords, with the Queen of Cups, with the Hermit, and hold our light aloft so that we can see how to embrace all that is showing up for us. I'm going to leave this reading right here, and I'm going to remind everyone that Venus is showing up today in Leo, and I feel that this is a great reminder of just how deeply we can love ourselves, how courageously and vulnerably we can trust ourselves to love ourselves enough to bring all of our dreams to life. Have a beautiful full moon, everyone. Namaste.